Hello, Riverbank. This is Mr. Gianelli, and this is your technology tip of the week for September 30th, 2014. Today I'm going to be talking about something a lot of teachers have been asking me about, and that is Prezi. And I'm just going to kind of get you started with that today. So Prezi is basically a PowerPoint presentation done in a way that's a lot more visual and interesting and engaging. So I created this one, and when I click present, you can use the mouse to kind of go in wherever I want, so I could explore every piece of this at my leisure. But I'm going to use the arrow keys to kind of take me through a predetermined path. And you'll notice there's some music in the background, and that's easy to create. I'll show you how to do that later. So I'm just going to use the arrow keys. Step 1, go to Prezi.com, and then it's going to take you to the next one. And you'll notice that some of these are within them. And don't worry, I'm going to go through these steps later, so you don't need to worry about all this stuff right now. But it's a pretty cool visual way to kind of just make your presentations a little bit more interesting and engaging. So for now, you go to Prezi.com and you want to click on the Get Started button, which is right here. You could also watch the video first. It's like a little minute-long video that kind of tells you how it works. So let's click on Get Started. Now, you got some options here. You know, if this is something that you really like, there's a $5 a month option, there's a $13 a month option, and then possibly as a site, your site could order it. But for now, we'll just go ahead and go with the free version, and that is the only drawback there is you cannot make any of your presentations private. So you're going to have to keep them all appropriate, I guess. Create your free account, so just enter all your information right here, and then just first, last name, email, password, and it's as easy as that. I already created one, so let me just log in, and here we go. It's going to take you to a screen that looks like this, and I'm going to delete this one. It looks just like this, so you'll see that there's nothing really much here. Let's go ahead and create a new Prezi. Now, when you create a Prezi, you got to kind of choose a template that you're going to want to use, and you can always adjust stuff later, but there are some templates here. There are popular ones here. You can also do a search. So let's say you want to do something with, I don't know, the world map. There we go. So let's go ahead and just start with that one for now. Use template down here. And there you go. Now, what's going to happen if we watch the presentation right now and I use the arrow keys, it's going to start off with the big visual, and then it's going to take us to our first spot, second spot with these little arrows, third spot, fourth spot, and then back to the big map. Now we can change that. We could add another stop if we wanted to. It might get a little tricky because we do have these little arrows we got to kind of play around with. But let's say we want to stop in South America. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in to that area. And under Edit Path, I'm going to add the current view so that it will come here. And I actually don't want it to come there at the very end like it's going to. I want it to come after 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag 7 right past 3 right there. So now it's going to go from, looks like from here to here, and that's what I want, and then it'll go to Africa. So now we want to go back I'm just going to go back to that view by clicking on it over here, and I want to add a frame that we can type in. So let me just click on the move button and stick it right here, and then I can just push these little pluses to make it bigger, however you want it. Double click and you will get a text box, and then I'm just going to change it to a title. So I'll just say South America, and I want it bigger, so I'll just click that. And then when I go to move it, it's kind of cool because it'll actually help me. I thought it did. I thought it helped me center it, but it's not doing it right now. So there we go. We'll just put it there. And then underneath, I want to put some more text. So I just, again, click again. And this is kind of the body. So I'll just put continent south of North America. Okay. So there we go. And again, we can make it bigger or whatever we want to do to it. And that's fine. Oh yeah, there we go. Now you can see how it lines it up. If you move one, you can kind of get these little blue lines. So those are kind of handy if you want to keep it all looking nice. Selecting two at a time by holding down Shift if you want to group them together. You can even group them so that whenever they're clicked, they'll both move. And again, I just clicked one and held down Shift to select the other one. That's how you select more than one thing. So we created that, and now I want that arrow to go from here to here, since that's what we're doing now. So let's go ahead and insert an arrow, a draw arrow, and then I just click here and go to here. And I guess you can bend it. There we go. That's kind of cool. So there it is. Now let's take a look at our presentation so far. So I click present, and I'm going to use the arrow keys to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Obviously I did something wrong. Going back to the beginning, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess I have 2 views there. 6. Okay. So obviously I don't really think I need this view, so let me just get rid of it. I don't know how I did that. I'm going to edit path, and I'm going to take this view and just click on the X to get rid of it. There we go. Now let me go back to the beginning and let's view it now and see how we do. So this is number 1. There's 2. There's 3. There we go in South America. And there we go. That's working. Okay. So you can also add other than just text. So we have titles and stuff. That's pretty easy. You know, you go to this area, add text. Hello. And then test. Now you can also insert pictures and other things, as I showed you before, arrows. Let's go ahead and add an image. I found that the image search on this thing was not very good. If you want to download the file first and stick it in there, that might be a better way. But I don't know. Like I'll look for cat right here, and it's a little slow. Yeah, I wouldn't use this image search. It doesn't seem to be the most powerful thing. I would go on Google and just find an image, save it, and then stick it in like I did here. So you can also embed YouTube videos. So let's say there's a YouTube video you really like, for example, technology tip of the week, and you want to embed it. So I got this tutorial. Let me just copy it. And then in here you go insert, oops, and then you go to YouTube video, and then just type in the link, paste it right there, insert, and there you go. So when we're watching our presentation, let me actually move that to, let's put that in America. There we go. So let's watch the presentation now. So we're going to start. Oh, sorry. Try that again. We're going to start there, move down here, and then if I click on this, video starts. And now there's our tutorial, and when we're ready, we can move on and use the arrow keys to go down to South America, and there it is. So yeah, it's a pretty cool little piece of software. And again, this is public, so whatever I do here is going to be searchable on Prezi.com. And if you want to make it private, you got to pay some money. But this is something you can access anywhere. So if you get on another computer, log into your Prezi account, this is still going to be there. And it saves automatically. It's already saved. It says it saved at 9:50, so 2 minutes ago. And now it just saved again. I didn't have to do anything. I hope that was a good introduction. If you have any questions or want me to take you further with Prezi, please send me an email. Thank you.